Well, two of the best guards in the league going at it today, Grant. Is there a bit of bragging rights on the line?
You know, maybe not for the players themselves, B.A., but the fans will absolutely use this game as evidence when they argue why their guy is the best.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Caravan. Here's Mullins. And here is Barrett. Here's Mullins. Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And the layup is good off the glass.
Yeah, attack mode from the start. Exactly what you want coming into this game.
Get it to the right guy, get a high percentage look, and that's the kind of game they want to play tonight. Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Covered by Smith. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And defensively, you have to make them work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
Outside Barrett. Smith with it. Looking at the numbers, he's putting up 7 points a game. Pass to Mullins. There's the three. Nope, another miss. 0 for 2 to start the game. Gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Now here's Smith. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Mullins, no good from 18.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great communication. So hard to get stops against them.
Covered by Smith. 6 to shoot. And the three off target. Called 1 of 4 to begin this one. Pass to Mullins. Back to Smith. Here's Mullins. The three is up. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not. Here's a rundown of the teams that have not wasted their opportunities at the line in the last month.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you foul them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. 4-3. Can't hit that one. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. The 3 hits the trifecta. Mullins got 6.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
Takes a 3, and the three-pointer goes.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
There's a screen. Five to shoot. Pulls it. That one no good.
This guy just simply can't find his rhythm, and sometimes that happens.
Three-pointer. He buries it from 3.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 6. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
With the step back, pass to Shrimp. Now Smith. And there's the screen. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big time play.
Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Floats one. He gets it in there. 6 points for him. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Well, Grant, offense is trying to stretch the D to the breaking point, but it goes beyond just three-point shooting.
Yeah, there's how you position on the perimeter, but, you know, then you also want that vertical spacing too, where you have a lob threat at the rim.
Both teams will make substitutions. And check out the NBA's top three-point shooters over the course of the past month. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Pass to Barrett. Here's Shrimp. Connects from downtown. Shrimp's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And he makes it.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Outside Barrett. The 3 is up. And Stone pulls it down.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot most possessions.
wing, Curry. He shoots it. Offensive rebound. Oh, it's stolen. And here's the fast break. Here's Barrett. Rips down the breakaway slam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Boy, in a tight game like this, that can change the whole tone. It helps your opponent get into a little bit of a rhythm.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Substitution on the court.
Here in quarter two, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Out to the right wing. Let's go with a three. Smith with the rebound. Gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Pass to Mullins. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. There's 1:54 left in the first half of this game. Covered by Smith. And there's the turnover. Pass goes out of bounds. And a chance here to check out some stats for him. So both teams changing it up here. So it's the home team now. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Here's Mullins. Count it. He's 4 for 8 now.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Just 4 to shoot. Right wing. Goes back up. Is rebounded by Barrett. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Mullins. Top of the key jumper, no good. Shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Counted from distance.
Boy, you give this guy a half-decent look from distance, and he's gonna make you pay.
Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Pass to Caravan. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Fires the three. Pure from three-point range. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 5. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
With All-Star Weekend around the corner, let's see who's looking to bring down the rims at the dunk contest this year.
We've been talking about this contest since the season began. I don't want to talk anymore. I just want to get to it.
But the selection process builds anticipation, Shaq. You know all good entertainment needs drama.
La 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 la. I don't want to talk no more.
So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the Wolverines.
This is where your ball movement really helps you. Against this defense, you cannot afford to just be stagnant.
Kenny, that's a good game plan.
That's it, Shaq? That's your full analysis?
Okay, good game plan, Kenneth.
Okay, then. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Now Smith. We've got Smith, and it's Barrett in at the shooting guard. That's the group for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. Mullins gets the bucket. Mullins has got 12 points in the game. The visitors with the ball. 3-point lead. Off target at the rim. Now here's Barrett. Here's Caravan. And he slams it in one-handed.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Mullins. 12 points for him. Pass to Caravan. Smith outside. Now here's Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. He hits it just before the shot clock expires. Barrett's gotten his second bucket of the game. A tight game here in Oklahoma City. Covered by Smith. Pulls it from the top of the key. Off the mark, making him 5 for 6 now. Gone 3 of 3 in this second half. That gives him the lead. He's got 14.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
To the middle. Lays it up and banks it in.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Gone 4 of 4 in this third quarter. Perfect so far. Here's Mullins. 14 points for him. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Got it.
Well, right to the rim. If there's a size advantage, you attack immediately.
Here's Mullins, continuing to put up the points, averaging 14 per game. The 10th pick in 2021. Zaire Williams fits that mold everyone is looking for, Doris. The tall, rangy wing.
BA, I think we can obviously, the physical potential is there. As far as this guy's efficiency and decision-making, that's a work in progress, and the only way to get there is with repetition for Zaire.
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one. Shooting about 60% for the game. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
All right, this is coming on your. Come on and get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew.
we've seen outstanding defense this season, and here are the teams leading the way in steals.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's the pick. And he's going for the lob.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. Gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
The lead pass is on the money. Make it so easy for your teammate.
Pass to Smith. Here's Mullins. From deep three-point land. No luck on that one.
After hitting a couple of threes in the first half, he hasn't had much going from distance.
Comes up empty down low. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Smith outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Mullins. This one for 3. No good there. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 5. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher. That shot wide open.
And defensively, how do you leave him that open in crunch time?
Pass to Curry. To the paint. And he banks in the layup.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
For 3, Barrett. That shot off the mark. Shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. There's the triple. Buries it from 3.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Huskies. They trail by 9. Jacks up a 3. That shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. To the inside. And he slams it down.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. show both teams making some changes here. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Eric Spoelstra said to the team. Coach implored them to stay locked in mentally, telling the squad, quote, "I know you're tired, but we cannot make costly mistakes." It was a simple but important message.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now Barrett. Here's Mullins. And he can't stop the run as that misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Taken away. Here's Barrett. Lays it in easily.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
Oh, it's off.
Boy, he couldn't have asked for a better look. That's tough to take.
Here's Mullins.
2 minutes.
And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Using the glass to lay it in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now. Takes it inside. Takes a three. The three is in.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
From downtown. Ooh, it doesn't go.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Wolverines.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And this will give them their 7th win of the year. 17-footer is in. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
And so the road team gets the W in this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come by. It's never easy to take a game in someone else's building.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burt, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. And time now for our Player of the Game.